I have now come so far that there are brochures for Massachusetts and the White Mountains at the hotels. Wow. Well, hello, you are hiking with Jenny on the Appalachian Trail. Today's day 106, just leaving the Bear Mountain Inn. And today we get to walk through a zoo. Having a chill morning, waited till 10 o'clock to leave because the zoo doesn't open till 10. So if you don't get there after 10, then you end up having to do a blue blaze around it, which is no fun. We want to see the animals. So I waited, had a nice relaxing morning, got breakfast at the cafe, got another shower. Yeah, I don't know, hung around. And heading out. I don't have a huge day planned today. I think I'm going to do about 14 miles to a campsite. And I'm going to get my resupply about halfway through and also get lunch at that time. So we're back at that kind of, I don't know, recreation area we were at last night. It's definitely a lot less busy today. It feels like a really lovely day. It's a little cooler today, actually. It's more like, well, right now it says it's 66, but it's not supposed to go above 73 today. So that'll be really nice weather for hiking. Actually, the next couple days look nice in that regard. There is a huge school group that arrived like just a couple minutes ago, and they're like right behind me. So I'm like trying to hoof it to the zoo before they get there so I don't have to walk around them. So I feel really silly. I didn't realize this, but I missed the turn for the Appalachian Trail. And rather than turn around and head back, it's actually faster if I just continue this loop that I'm on around this lake and meet back up with the trail that way. So dumb. But at least it was a paved, nice walk. Hudson Lake, one of those. You see the paddle boats over there? That's where we just were. Came all the way around this lake. So we're circling back to almost where we were, and then we're gonna try and see if we can cut into the zoo somehow. One positive to this little detour, I have come across vending machines again. Maybe I'll get some more ice cream. Alright, I'm just feeding the school group. Pool and zoo is this way. This is good. Here we go, entering the zoo. This is completely free, by the way, for everybody. In case you missed the other vending machines, there's more here. So that's bear 8 and 9 for me. My understanding is these are black bears, but they're just brown in color. So, fun fact, the Trailside Zoo is the lowest elevation point on the entire Appalachian Trail. It's like just above, maybe like 100 feet above sea level, something like that. I was reading that on Far Out, and I didn't know about that before, and that's a pretty cool fact. You know, you make the joke at Klingman's Dome, because it's the high point of the trail, it's all downhill from here. So right where we are, it's all uphill from here. It's quieter up here, so let's check out the Geology Museum. Oh, there's racks. Whoa, Gordon Mastodon. Found in New York. Wow. Rough-legged hawk, named for its feathered legs. Red-tailed hawk. So this says they eat other birds and skunks, and they don't seem to care about the stank. Those were a couple barred owls. Hear them most often.
Which one's snappy? Which one's bitey? Because the only reason I'd like to be bite by it would be cute.
Snappy and bitey. Headed back on trail. Gonna cross over the Hudson River next, I believe. Crossing the Hudson River. This bridge is 100 years old this year. Starting a steep climb out of town. It's, I think, 500 feet of elevation gain, but over the course of less than a half mile, so that's pretty steep. But at least it's short. Right, coming up to the Appalachian Market. So this is, I guess it's a convenience store, but they serve hot food, and there's also a small resupply here. So I don't need a lot for the next couple days, but I am gonna grab some snacks and maybe one sort of backup dinner. And I will get lunch here too. So it's very, very noisy here, but I have a cheeseburger, fries, and I got a Dr. Pepper. All right, back on trail. Had a good late lunch. Cheeseburger was okay. Fries were pretty good. Had a couple drinks. Packed out a ramen to use as like a backup dinner, and a Yoo-hoo, like a juice box Yoo-hoo, just as a treat for tonight. I think I have another 8.5 miles to get to where I'm camping tonight. And it sounds like a lot of people are camping there tonight. While I was at the Appalachian Market, ran into several other through hikers. It's funny, you know, you stop somewhere for a few minutes and all these people end up converging in one place. So this campsite, I have read, you can get pizza delivered there. So that was my original plan for dinner, was just order a pizza. But if I get there too late, then I have a ramen meal that I have like a couple leftover chicken packets, so I can add that to it for some extra calories. So that's like my backup plan. I'm also not sure if this campsite has hammock options. I know it's a grassy field, but that there are trees nearby that I could tell from watching other people's videos of it. So hopefully I can find a place to set up my hammock. If not, I might have to move on. But we'll figure it out when we get there. We do have like a little bit more climbing today. I think it's going to be another 1,900 feet of ascent within the next 8.5 miles. So it doesn't look terrible. Still feeling really good. I'm pretty full after eating that burger, so that's good. It'll keep me fueled up. So this was an inoculation station for General Washington's army, troops would get inoculated for smallpox because there was an epidemic going on at that time. So there was a barn here that was where they would get inoculated. Interesting. I made it to the Dennytown Road campsite. So there's like 2 different sort of campsites here. There's one that the AT hikers are supposed to use that's right by the parking lot. And then there's a group campsite that's further off the trail that has porta potties and picnic tables. So we're just camped back there, and I was able to find, there's like forest, there's a trail back there with trees, so I was able to find a place to hang up. But I'm just getting water now. So the water is back here, and there's actually a dumpster here, which is nice. Did not expect that. All right, so I just came from over there, and there's this path that goes back here. And I'm assuming it's all right if I set up back here. But here's my setup. It's decent enough. This is the road is right there, so there is a little road noise, but it's not a busy road, so I don't think it'll be that bad. So I'm going to basically get dinner started. I was going to order pizza, but I don't know if I'm really feeling like it. I don't think I can eat a whole pizza by myself. Plus I did get the ramen, so I feel like I should eat that. And yeah, I don't know. So one little snag. I don't know if you can see this. This is how much fuel I have left. And I'm still 2 days away from getting to get more. So I think this is enough to boil about a cup of water, which I kind of want to save for tea. So I'm left with either possibly cold soaking some ramen, or I do have, I have a couple honey stinger waffles. I have a tuna packet and a chicken packet, and I have lots of chocolate. And I have a leftover brownie. So I think I'm going to start with the brownie. And I'm going to drink the Yoo-hoo that I packed out. And I'm going to go from there. I might end up cold soaking the ramen though. So it is 7:40. I'll probably go to bed in like 3 hours. So I'm not like super hungry right now. So I might be okay. I probably should just make myself eat that though. Cold ramen, it's not cold out, so it doesn't really need to be hot. And I'm just gonna add some cold chicken to it, so maybe it'll be alright. I did try calling Pizza Hut, and it was just a little bit outside the delivery range. And I can't get Uber Eats to work because my connection is bad because my data got throttled. So ordering food is out. So I'm gonna probably just try and make do with what I have. Okay, so I've got some ramen cold soaking in there. So I'm going to give that a half an hour or so and take care of my other chores in the meantime. This actually worked. So I'm going to add in, I'll add in the packet, I'll add in the chicken, some olive oil, and some Parmesan cheese, and hopefully that'll make something good. You know, aside from the fact that it's not hot, this is really tasty. It's really not bad. On a hot day, this is just fine. I mean, it's not hot right now, but it's not hot out right now, but it's not cold either, so it's fine.